Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and welcome to day 13 of our 100-day countdown to the best version of ourselves in the new year. Lucky day 13, my friends. If you're showing up, you are right on time. And for those who have been here, congratulations. We are rocking this thing perfectly imperfect. So my topic for today, I don't know where you are with your food. So few people share in the comments, though I encourage you to do so. And for myself, of course, I've come to know that fresh foods, non-packaged, are by far best bang for my buck in terms of health. So I'm choosing, as I suggested, to be largely raw vegan. But if I find myself getting something packaged, I saw a really great talk, which I'll include in the description, with Dr. Oz and Oprah. And it was all about the top 5 ingredients to avoid if indeed you are getting packaged foods. And I don't know, most people do know, but I'll state the obvious if I must, that when you read the ingredients on a package, they are listed in order of quantity. So the largest primary ingredient is first, the lesser is second, and then third and fourth, and so on. So if these are in the top 5 ingredients of any given food, you do not want to eat that packaged food if you can help it. So number 1 is sugar, just plain white sugar, which, MRIs and everything else have shown are more addictive than cocaine on the brain. When it's processed like that, it's horrific. Yes, we should have sugar as part of our diet, but natural sugars. And usually accompanied with greens, which is fabulous, and even some kind of a fat to help your body soak it up. But anyway, real processed sugar. The second one by far is high fructose corn syrup. And the problem with high fructose corn syrup, there's too many to list. But the main problem is it turns off your brain in the area of lectin, which is the thing that tells your body that you're satiated or full. And because it's blocking the lectins in your body, people tend to overeat. So while someone may have a 150 calorie soda with a meal, because of the blocking of lectins, they're inclined to eat another extra 150, a minimum of an extra 150, just because of that high fructose corn syrup. And then the third one in the carbohydrates area is white bread, which is plain old, in particular enriched flour. Because for enriched flour, what it suggests is that they've taken out all of the nutrients and then lovingly put some back in to sort of enrich it, because there's like nothing there. It's super empty calories and it's horrific. So definitely anything with enriched white flour. So those are your top 3 ingredients: regular sugar, high fructose corn syrup, and enriched flour. And those are all carbs, the wrong kind of carbs. And then the other 2 are fat. And the first one is animal fat. And any animal fat, any 4-legged animal, anything derived from an animal in the form of fat, is what's referred to as saturated. And that's because it remains solid at room temperature. And so it will most certainly be solid in your body while it's hardening your arteries, because even when heat is applied, it remains solidified, or certainly resumes being in the hard form very quickly in your arteries. It's a no-go. And the last one is a really tricky one because it started with healthy fats, but then they added hydrogen, which created hydrogenated, I hope I'm saying that, it's a tricky one for me, hydrogenated oil. And when it has the hydrogen in it, again, it also becomes more of a solid than a liquid and will also harden in your body. So it does appear to be a healthier oil, but it's not true. The only healthy oil is the oil still in the food itself, the natural oil in the avocado, in the body of the avocado, the natural oil within the olive itself. That's your natural oils. So you could squeeze those vegetables maybe. But anything that's been processed, peace out. Like you're already in the danger zone. So I don't know how you're choosing to eat. If you end up with packaged foods, you might want to consider avoiding white sugars, high fructose corn syrup, white enriched flour, animal fats that are saturated, and even hydrogenated oils, which were once healthy and are no longer. So again, I'm going to include that for you, the attachment, and you can listen to that for yourself, but I gave you a pretty good overview. What do you think? Are you trying to stay away from packaged foods? It's definitely in your best interest at the very least. Can you cut back on them? And can you make yourself aware when reading those labels that if any of those 5 are there, you want to avoid them? Okay, I am mellow yellow because it's almost 11 o'clock and I am not even done with my homework. But I went to the dentist today and got a great review on my gums, which was a blessing from eating this way. So I'm going to stay the course, people. Anyway, peace be with you. Leave messages, like if you like, join us if you haven't. We still have 12 amazing days tomorrow to come and then a lifetime of wellness. And until we talk again, my friends, be blessed.